Okay, so now we're going to do Wednesday of week 1, September 5th through the 8th, DGP. As soon as I find my pencil. Okay. So, again, I pull out my help pages. I don't try to do this on my own. Clauses is the first thing I need to look for. See how I'm just going through my list. Every clause has its own subject and verb, and it includes all the words that modify that subject and verb. So I'm going to count. Subject, verb. I only have one of each. That means this entire thing is one clause. And I put them in the squared off brackets like that, not parentheses. So I found all my clauses. That was pretty simple. I need to figure out whether this is an independent or a dependent clause to start with. Okay, so I put brackets around the entire clause. Every sentence has to have at least one independent clause. It can stand alone. It has a complete thought. Well, yeah, everything in there describes this. So above here, I'm going to write INDCL, which is the abbreviation for independent clause. So now, I've already determined it's independent. It's not dependent, so I can skip all of this. I go down to sentence types. Now, it's a matter of counting. A simple sentence has one independent clause. Compound has 2 or more independent clauses. Complex has 1 and of each. Compound complex has 2 or more independent clauses and 1 or more dependent clauses. I only have one clause. There's only one kind of sentence this can be, and that's a simple sentence. So at the end here, I'm going to write SS for simple sentence. Then I'm going to go back, and the last thing I need to do for Wednesday is look at sentence purpose. Is this declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory? Declarative makes a statement. It ends in a period. Interrogative asks a question, ends in a question mark. Imperative gives a command and ends in a period. Exclamatory, strong feeling, exclamation point. He stretched out his arms to the crystalline radiant sky. I believe I would put a period at the end of that. It's not a question, and it's not something I would say with wild excitement. So since it's going to have a period, it's either going to be declarative or imperative. So I have to figure out, is it just giving some information, or is it giving an order or telling somebody to do something? It's giving me some information. So I put a slash, and then it's declarative, so I do DEC. And I ran out of room here a little bit, but you can still see it. So now I know this is one independent clause, which means it is a simple sentence, and it's giving information, so it is declarative. And Wednesday is done.